I'll be speaking on giving rightly. Giving rightly. When you give, you must understand that though you are giving in the name of the Lord, but those things you are giving will be used by men. What you give is an act of worship unto God, but you are reaching Him through humanity. Don't question the receiver. If you have truly given to God, then take your eyes away from the gift. Are you getting it? You don't give a car to somebody and still be monitoring it. Why are you driving the car like that? It will get spoiled. Oh. That's not the way I've been using it. If that's how I've been using it now, will I be able to give you? No. Once you give something to someone, take your eyes off it. Are you there? If you give a house to a person, don't come and say, why is the paint like this? Can't you people even paint this house? Can't you? Is that the way I gave? No. It is a sign. If you are doing that, it shows you are a babe. You are not mature. Are you there? When you give things to people, take your eyes off it. Especially when you are sure that you are being led to give to them. Anytime you are led to give, you are giving to God. And when you are giving to God, since you must understand that you can give to man and you can give to God. Now, giving to man is when you are doing eye service. Are you there? You are doing eye service. Because everybody is looking at you, you felt if I don't give here, they will think I'm a bad person. So you give. Are you there? In that case, you are giving to man. So you are doing eye service. So your reward will come from man. And that reward is people will praise you. He's a good man. That kind of thing, God will not reward. But you are giving to God when you are giving to people as led by the Spirit of God. So both giving to man and giving to God is still directed to man. But anytime you are doing eye service, you are giving because you are not led to give. You are just doing it because you want people to praise you. You are giving to man. But when you are giving because you are led by the Spirit of God, because you want God's work to move forward, you are giving to God. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay. If you have, if you give a house, a car, money, or other things for kingdom advancement, I can assure you that uh, it is humans that will use those things you are giving. Are you there? If you give a car to the Lord, will God now come down from heaven and be riding your car? Of course, no. It is human being that will ride it. So this is why you must position your heart correctly. If you say, okay, Pastor, please, I'm giving this house to the Lord, they will bless you. Come after a week, it's people that you'll find in the house. They may even rent it out, or the pastor should move to the place and be living there. So don't come and say, I gave this house to the Lord. Look at the way people are using it. No. Once you have given it, take your eyes off it. If you are married, the equation for giving changes. Please take note of this. When you are married, the equation for giving changes, especially when that thing you want to give is for the two of you. If you have a car, are you there? And your wife, is maybe your wife is under the anointing. Are you there? Maybe now if you have a car, let me put it this way. If you have a car as a husband and you are led to give it, don't just give it and say, I'm led. No. Tell your wife, both of you must agree. When you get married, giving now is based on agreement. Even when you are led, you still have to tell your wife and agree. As a single, you don't need agreement. Once you are led, just give it out. Nobody will question you. But when you are married, it has to be agreed. It has to be based on agreement. That's why you have to marry the will of God. Anything you give as a married person outside agreement will not be acceptable by the Lord. No matter how zealous you are, you go and give your house, and yet your wife is not in support of it. People are now living, you are now squatting with people, your wife is in pain, she doesn't have a place to live because of your foolishness. God will not accept that offering. So when you are married, all your givings must be planted on agreement. But as a single, of course, you don't need to agree. Are you there? You just need to agree with yourself and be sure. That's all. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you want to give something to the Lord and your wife says no, that's no. Especially if that thing is for the two of you. So you have to learn how to now bring your partner to agree with you. How to make them see what God is saying so that they can flow in your direction. Are you getting what I'm saying?